Enti efiri bra President Str0ng Mahama edi nkunim ewa afia bato no emu na ende congratulatory messages enam kwanso eba no ene doso ye pa Ghana hanum de nko ene other countries etwa ye ho ahia no enso ede enko na mene wo kase de ye bohwini ekopie mu ewo Russia de ende almighty Putin ene wono nso atintim krata so de aba wo twemu say Wama yema mpeni elect ane Str0ng Mahama wani tirim kwa pa kesiye pa ewo ni nkunimdi a wadi ewo abaye ko ekotu yeni emu. Now o state emphatically say ushe ayonkofo eda Ghana any Russia temweni afi ni emu ba beye den pa. So this is the message a free a year Putin ho aba enti it has been translated from the Russian language to a year English or say test of a congratulatory message of the president of the Russian Federation into your esteemed Mr. Mahama. Please accept my sincere congratulations on the occasion of your election as the president of the Republic of Ghana. The Russian-Ghana relations have traditionally been of a friendly nature. I believe that your work as the head of state will contribute to the further development of a mutually beneficial bilateral cooperation in various fields. I wish you every success as well as good health and well-being. Respectfully, Vladimir Putin. Into His Excellency President-elect of the Republic, Str0ng Mahama Accra. So this is the message a free Russian President Putin ho aba na chese utrema. Ono de onim se free bre twa mu nyina no Ghana and Russia de yanyonkofa no very very tight enye enekra ene yesimu na chese yesimu enyende nanso no owogide mapase Str0ng Mahama abeide emu eba be yeden pa na chese de mfaso abre aman mienu we enti Ghana benefit no na Russia enso benefit and somebody was like esi Nanya Russia Ukraine war na Ghana yako ha oni amaniemu. And now the same people are saying that they hope say ayongofan be tight ama chese de kwabukoba inanse mukra be san yedin ama ya benefit. So why didn't we benefit during the Kufuado Mahama sebi mabawumia time and I benefit enso yehu nana boyemu ne yenkwa nti say put
okay
wakasa.
All right, so Str0ng Mahama, definitely you realize that he's been preaching peace, and the nations that he's been preaching peace even whilst in opposition, you know, nations who have been gravely affected by the coup d'etat issues. I'm talking about BurkinaFaso, Niger, and Mali and co. Now, one of the things that Str0ng Mahama have said in the past is that Akufuado neko konsa ene kotekoka ena strain the relationship between Burkina Faso and Ghana. And you realize that Burkina Faso, one of our close allies, and now these West African nations they've had coup d'etats. No, their closest ally now is Russia, because after a coup d'etat, the US sanctions you, the UK sanctions you, Europe sanctions you. Basically everybody sanctions you, but country they will stick with you, but they like coup d'etat countries. Russia. Because Russia possesses that strong leadership force, and at the end of the day, they want this radical transformation. And Russia, too, if you don't know, they are moving head on head and competing with China and the US. They want to be they want to be the world superpower. In fact, the first world superpower was
with them,
the former Soviet Union, and then ever US, as you say, shifted to China. So Russia still wants to have that thing again, but they don't know how. Okay, and US is using diplomacy, but Russia doesn't know how. So, any country bia, Bepu bia, or Syria, or your friend is saying, Mali, Guinea, all these countries that could it no Russia said, "Bra, bejo, prodigal son, come, I'll take you." So, Russia sees Str0ng Mahama to be someone who, you know, I wouldn't say stands for these coup d'etat countries, and I say stands for military takeover, but then basically he stands to understand the layman. Now, Mahama's argument in the past was coup d'etat, see the people are jubilating. What does it say? It tells you that people wanted change, and each and every time, ECOWAS is not giving that change. So if ECOWAS is not giving that change, and that void is there, and a military takeover fills that void, even though any coup d'etat that happens, automatically it backtracks the country to 20 years. No, at the end of the day, the people feel like, okay, se military be deeper ne eswa banfa so pa de enyomundi dance obi. There was this particular country, I think a Guinea or so. I could tell you saw the money. I don't know if you saw the videos.
Yeah.
It was
remember.
To the extent
Just this year.
No, it was last year.
Was it last year?
Last year, yeah. Last year. And the money to the extent say your court president in the bani fie sika and ministers were say, hey. Obu what you say? Scan or didn't contract, scan crash sin on Timmy Pum picture. Way more. So at the end of the day, Omehu say Mahama stands to be a person at the end of the day, he is not all in for the military, he's not all in for the Democrats, he's just in the middle, and that is what a leader is supposed to do. On far plane and kweko konsa and Joe Biden yaka so this is the person on the oye democracy on far plane and call France and could konsa near man a title legend or ne own title na say the man no.
Yeah, Mr. Democratic.
No, I know any West Africa, any ECOWAS, or call France, ECOG, a title, legend the ordinaire, the highest military award. I demand any person in the world. I go for other a French President Emmanuel Macron ho. Na Ghana you can French man is in a catch say be kokonsa, kote koka. You can't
say that about my president, Masa.
Oh, dear Mahama na can say kokonsa. Ya man award. So what I say, but Mahama catch us say, see me, I don't need those things. It's Mahama oku USA. Oko peska be your money ye. Or the policies equate bit my boy mine. That is it. Oko Russia or the policies you call. Now the DBA oku USA. No ako kakakra ni amount award ni abo abaso uko Russia no baby a piti ho sa there be so Mahama o me say Putin who say Mahama obi a he stands for perhaps middle something a ground like in the middle to break grounds of both countries, because see it's two options left. It's either we can be free with Burkina Faso or we can be enemies. If you are free with Burkina Faso, at the end of the day, you know what they are doing, and at the end of the day, you can anticipate their actions and talk them out of it. Before the elections, Reuters the report about said Ghana your border no NSCC military and militants training and Reuters, CNN reported about it, BBC reported about, and these were investigative journalists or so it tells you say because you don't have any formal relationship with Burkina Faso, both countries have sacked the ambassador Bibi because we don't know, so okay are they so you realize if only buy it caught Ghana off guard. I don't know if you realize it, and Ghana couldn't give a clear, they were saying it's not true. Meanwhile there's evidence just something like that is going on. And sorry who said there were these military tanks near the which was on the way to the northern border. I don't know if you saw some. All of these things were going on. Now we a nuclear few are not far from that Mahama see, instead of us closing everything with Burkina Faso, let us be friends, or let us keep that relationship. That way we can monitor whatever they are doing. Do you get what I'm saying? And that is the approach Mahama episode use. But if you the bibiana wakokana o person strain the relationship, at the end they say you bibi war ekoso and a bibi koso Burkina Faso na ha ye bebre. Burkina Faso they have nothing to lose. Coup d'etat, a messed up country, economic economy na say they lack development. What does Burkina Faso have to lose? We have a lot to lose, Ghana, because Ghana is so developed in terms of infrastructure. I remember my friend went to Kenya last 2 months and he was telling me, Nana, I went to Kenya and I was speaking to one of the waitress about data. He say, oh, my data, and I say affordable. So you Ghanaians, you have money. Until Lisa Kwama money endurance mono. Esan se omu sa omu kope eduabia si anase pukwa se chiobi insano omu sa wa East Legon eyen krofo adwin say how mini London. It's Ghana for whisker. So the idea outside is that Ghana is really, I mean, in terms of democracy, it's well put together. We are well structured, it is well, it is better. That is why Nigerians are thriving here in this country. Nigeria need to be kujina bontin e kujina sorry ka se obede nyame ase we nya Ghana passport say sumi ase fa nyehwe. As I want to thank God for Ghana passport. It is serious. It is serious.
If you don't like it, someone likes it.
Yeah, and they are so happy with the okwa TikTok right now share the way Nigeria phone to beat me to Kefi Hasi. Echo is showing how Ghana is nice. As I say. So the best thing we can do is to have a very cordial relationship with Burkina Faso and also cordial relationship with everyone. US is a good country, but they also have their bad parts. Russia is also a good country, but they also have their bad parts. So the Bible cry now, see if it is better, be at peace with all men. Or see if it is better, be at peace with all men. Bible and one like the Bible wasn't joking. He knew. Your friend is saying what he was talking about. What he said, onim de na oka. Adena Bible beka in Romans chapter 12 verse 18 say, if it is possible, be at peace with all men. Onim says some of the men are evil, some of the men are good, some of the men are healthy, some of the men are sick, some of the men are poor, some of the men are rich. But Okacha say, if it is possible, be at peace with all men. Why? Because Kwame ewo bibia kofini abina wo bibia adjoini. It's like you stay in a house obia in an apartment open china you nipa okon ho. What I say open plier you nipa okon ho. You find say there are 3 ladies on my rented apartment, other one here in Bema 2. If you go and ask the ladies for plier, they will give you comb. They don't know what is, they don't, most of them don't even know what a plier is. What I say now obadi or the plier be then I want them. Meanwhile, if you go to a guy, open plow or the spanner crab can one, maybe as a size man, you wanna who draw a pass. The same thing if you go to a guy and ask him for spice and now salt. Obeka chose no kron kaita musi kitchen. I don't boss, I don't remember the last time me and step kitchen no. Salt. I don't know if I get some crowd the containers every day. But call bawa. Unyan kasapo ana what is so new aduane ade asana unye binton okoye na no de abrel. How do you know I wanted salt? Yes, because she's a lady. So if you're at peace with all men, which mean you apply our coffee or which mean you salt our amaho. That is how John Dramani Mahama is actually leading the frontier right now. Yeah.
So that is all about just a glue. You're more just on issues trending.